Wait. Welcome to
Hi guys.
Flow Picnic.
Episode 1.
Yeah, episode 1.
The final episode.
Yeah, the final episode. This is Phoebe.
Hello. I've been in your vlogs before.
Yeah, true. She was in my birthday vlog. We got McDonald's. We got what are they called? The
big
arch. The big arch. So.
And McNuggets.
Do you think after we eat this, like, should we try like arching to see if we got like a massive arch?
What, like doggy style?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I got chips. Is there chips? Yeah.
We've both got chips.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not having me on doggy on YouTube.
Why not, like? So I got the big arch with no pickles, I got some chips and a Coke, and then Phoebe got some chicken nuggets for us.
I got one with pickles.
Oh my god, there's fucking pickles in here.
Oh my gosh, because I'm not weird and I like pickles.
Trying to like not let the burger fall out.
And cheese.
So, I was thinking, obviously we could talk about how we became friends, which we spoke about those, and also how Flow Picnic came about. So I'm trying to think how it came about.
I didn't want to get crumbs on my bed.
Was that it?
Yeah.
That's it. Was that actually...
Yeah, because I'd washed my bed sheets and we got a takeaway, and I didn't want no crumbs on my new clean bed sheets, so I still got to eat on the floor, and then every day since then we ate on the floor.
Fucking hell, we put like so much like, oh my god, that's huge. Yeah, but how did it become like the coin like Flow Picnic though?
I think I said at the time that it was like, oh, I also got Frank's Red Hot Mayo. You guys need to try this, it's so hot and sexy. It's because I said it's like we're having a picnic, and then we said that we'd always do like a picnic outside, and then we never did.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, so the concept of Flow Picnic is we just get takeaway and eat on the floor. This kind of, at the moment, it kind of just tastes like a Big Mac.
I do think it looks like a Big Mac. It's got crispy onions in it though. I should have asked it without crispy onions. I'm not a big fan of them.
I know.
No. But there's like a big like fad about crispy onions. Everyone's got crispy onions on, they're just not that nice.
What do you mean fat? What? People are obsessed with that?
Yeah. Anyway, you go crispy onions, crispy onions. I don't want crispy onions on my burger.
I don't mind it, but it doesn't really taste like onions to me. Like,
I'll try it in a minute.
Yeah, it just feels like a crispy texture. But no, this is nice still, but it kind of just tastes like a Big Mac right now. With just crispy onions.
You were so excited for it.
No, I was, but I mean, it's still fucking gorgeous still. ASMR on the road.
What? ASMR?
No, because I should be speaking with like a bunch of food in my mouth. Like, it's so like unflattering.
It's not ladylike.
So, me and Phoebe, we became friends.
Oh my god. That's the worst day of my life.
October.
It was the day after.
No, I'm trying. What year was it? 2020. Yeah, 2023. So we've been friends for a year. November, December.
Only a year?
It's over. It's a year and a bit.
Really?
Yeah. So we're in June now.
Yeah.
June, July, August, September, October. So we've been friends for a year and 8 months, I think. So quite a new friendship. Some people might say.
Don't feel like it. I feel like I've known you my whole life, and that's not a good thing.
No. That's so mean. But yeah, we've been friends like, let's say almost 2 years basically. But it feels like I've known you my whole life, but in a good way. For me personally.
Not for me. You're a burden.
Oh god, Phoebe, fucking hell.
You're not actually. I love you really.
I was like, people are gonna make like bullying like rumours now. Like you like those little TikToks where it's like friendship groups and it's like this girl's bullying this one, here's the proof, and it's just her like ignoring it or something like. So we became friends because so basically I knew of Phoebe actually before October actually.
We were acquaintances.
Go on.
Because I'd say that's what we was. I just knew you through someone.
Through someone.
Yeah, you were dating a person that I knew.
No, but though you said it was so like nonchalant though.
Yeah, and I'd met Josh a couple of times. Literally just a couple of times. I met you once.
I think 2 or 3 times now.
the first time was when you spotted me in that green checkered shirt that I literally ever wore once. And when
I have the photo of that my snap memories. I think it's
know.
yeah.
I had this green checkered shirt, and Josh is convinced that we used to wear it all the time. I wore it once and I saw him.
No, you wore it. Cause I remember it. I recognised you because through his Be Real.
I wore it twice.
Be Real. Okay.
So and that was like a very brief passing moment. And then.
Same time I think we came over yours.
Yeah.
We played Cluedo. I fucking love Cluedo. That was my first time ever playing Cluedo, and I was obsessed with it.
I know, and I left it at home this year as well, and last year.
Oh my god, really?
I know. I didn't think you were that much. I didn't know I'd make a blossoming friendship.
And the third time was in Leeds.
Yeah. I came to visit you.
Well, me.
Well, I didn't come to visit you. I came to visit the person.
You were just like, yeah, whatever. But I think. This is such a bad idea, eating while trying to speak. But I think.
This is what mukbangers do.
I guess, yeah. I mean, I never actually watched a mukbang.
They freak me out. I don't like the sound of people.
Do they speak while eating, or like how?
No, only the disgusting ones do.
Okay. But are we the disgusting ones?
We might be.
But for me, I mean, this is speaking for me now, but I knew that like there was like a potential friendship there when we met in Leeds. So we got along really well, and I remember my ex. Sorry, I'm gonna out you first. You got a bit jealous how we got along, or like we would like get or whatever. And I remember it was like before we got into like second year. I remember him being like, "Oh, don't." I don't think he said this specifically, but he was like he was going to be jealous if we hung out all the time.
Yeah, I mean,
we were living in the same accommodation.
Yeah, I think that's what it was for me. I was like, oh my gosh, someone else that I know is living in this accommodation. It'd be nice to like see you a bit more. Because in my mind, it was going to see him more as well.
Yeah.
I obviously didn't realise you spent all your time in Leeds.
I actually never came down to Snow Island.
No.
Not once. But I just realised we actually met 4 times because you came over mine in Snow Island.
Oh yeah, when you moved in.
Yeah.
Oh, was it when I moved in?
Which is so funny because I only just recently found out that Phoebe had COVID when you came over mine. I only I think I found it like last week or something.
I did, yeah.
That was so fucking shady.
Yeah, when I first moved into this accommodation, I had COVID. But it was like by that time no one was quarantining, no one was doing anything.
Still, I don't want fucking COVID again. Fucking COVID is right.
And I moved in whilst I had COVID, but it was like towards the end of COVID, so it didn't really matter. But
it mattered to me. If you told me I had COVID or like it just, I'd be like, no, you can't come over. Genuinely.
Yeah.
No offense.
I had COVID. Yeah, but aren't you glad that I did?
I guess, but I don't think it would have changed much. But right, you drink. But
you've not got a straw.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just drink it from the tin. But what caused, like, what started to start like a
the butterfly effect?
Yeah, like I'm trying to think of like a metaphor, like what started like
the ball
friendship
rolling.
blossoming. Yeah, the ball rolling. Yeah.
This burger's huge.
So no, I know. So my ex broke up with me like
lol.
early. It wasn't very lol for me at the time, but yeah, lol I guess.
It wasn't.
But yeah, we broke up like early October and fucking broke me. I remember I was
It did. It really did.
It literally. I remember just playing my game, and I just got a phone call from him, and he was like, God, I can't remember very much now, but he was like, oh yeah, I want us to break up. I remember like on the phone to my nan, like, I was just a rank. But then, was it the next day or the day after?
It was the next day in the evening, but I had already had inside information from your ex. Because obviously I'm friends with him.
Yeah.
So he messaged me, and it was a really nice message to be fair. It was him being like, listen, me and Josh have split up. Make sure you look after him. Like if he asks you anything, like it's fine. I did message him. I was like, oh my gosh, what's he done? I'm gonna kill him.
Did you actually?
Oh, I've just said his name. Can you bleep that? Yeah, I did. Did I not tell you that? Oh
You
yeah.
didn't tell me that.
Oh yeah. I'm like, what's he doing? I'm gonna kill him.
Wow.
And he went, no, I broke up with him. Like, it's fine. Just make sure he's alright. I was like, alright. And I did think, should I probably text Josh? But I was like, nah. I was like, you would text me if you needed me.
Yeah, we weren't close like that anyways.
Yeah, you would text me if you needed me, and then it would like, because I was obviously closer with your ex, it was like, would it not be, it'd be a bit weird, I thought.
Yeah, I get you.
So, I didn't text, but I was like, obviously if he messages me,
Thought counts, like,
yeah.
you got that, yeah.
Obviously, if he messages me, I'll be like, you alright.
What time did I message you, do you know?
It was like 10 o'clock at night. It's quite late.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
I was getting ready for bed.
I'll be good.
Go on. This is your perspective now.
Well, what did I message you?
I thought that it was set in Wales. And I was like, oh my gosh, Josh, you need to watch this TV show. I was obsessed with this kid. It's Welsh.
It was just in Newcastle, wasn't
Yeah, it was in Newcastle. So, we watched the first episode and you were hooked.
Yeah.
You really was. We've got favourite characters, the mum. The mum.
The coked up mum.
Yeah.
The kitted mum.
The Lady Gaga episode.
Yeah.
That was that.
Wait, is it Lady Gaga the party one?
Yeah, that. Proof.
Poof.
And
That's Shannon, no, Sharon.
Shannon.
Shannon, yeah.
And it's become like a staple in our friendship.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how, like, you convinced me to watch it, but we did, and I was just like...
I think I just kind of, like, forcibly put it on.
I felt like it was on an acid trip, but I've never done acid before. But, like, spoiler territory, I can't believe they made the fucking Welsh parents the evil ones. That felt a little bit
yeah,
like...
they did. Like, that dad was evil.
I thought it was the mum that was evil.
Both of them were.
I can't remember the dad, to be honest. I remember
the dad chased him through the woods. He was like trying to kill Ridian.
Oh, yeah. So
he was a pack leader alpha.
I remember the mum being crazy, though. She had crazy eyes as well. She was like, Ridian.
For a hot roast.
Come
for the...
No, that's the mother. No, Ridian's mum. And she was like,
oh, yeah, she had
come
like...
back to our pack. And she was like...
Yeah, do it to the...
But, oh god, to be honest, like, because we finished it at the end of season 3, didn't we?
But that's where it like falls off.
Yeah, so I was thinking, because like...
Because Maddie leaves.
Yeah, Maddie, that is so crazy. I thought she'd be like a staple character.
Yeah, because she's like the main character, and now it's just Ridian, Shannon, and Tom.
Yeah.
Oh, do you remember the episodes where she was turned into a wolf, and all she could smell was meat, and she smelled Tom, and she went, I smell meat.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
I smell meat.
What with the cave?
Oh, the cave.
Which
the
is,
cave.
Yeah, literally the cave. I just spat on some chicken over them.
Where?
I think it went. I got it in my hand, put it back in my mouth, but that might have actually called that then. No, literally the KKKs, because they all of their names start with the letter K. I don't know if that was like some sort of like adult like inside joke or whatever. Because obviously kids wouldn't realise that, but like.
Yeah, but I feel like it's a bit dark.
Yeah, like it's a bit extreme, like, but
yeah. They were so fun. Do you remember when one of them was smart and she was like, guys, I think I'm smart?
Oh my
god.
Which one was your favourite of the three?
I liked the blonde one because she was so ditzy.
I think my favourite was the one that was more blue. I think that was the one that was like, I'm smart.
I'm the smart. Yeah, she was like, guys, I think I might actually be good at science. Oh.
Okay.
I love the teacher as well. The teacher was like...
No, I didn't vibe with him.
No, but it was just like, it was so obvious that something was going on, and he was like, so oblivious to it.
You know what he gives? He gives like, in high school you'd be like, oh, he's the nonce. There's always like one teacher in high school you're like, oh, he's secretly a nonce or whatever. He gives that.
Oh, do you remember the episode where they went to that castle and them guys tried to like capture them and kill them?
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, that was a funny episode.
TikTok edit of it, didn't you? Yeah. And I was low-key thinking like, that's actually genuinely such a good episode of TV.
It was such a good episode, we should watch it tonight.
That was fucking crazy. The best episode though, party one.
Oh, I feel like you should describe this from your perspective because I've seen it a couple of times.
Well, it was like, I think Maddie was like going for like a puberty phase, wasn't she?
Because she had just turned into a wolf blood.
Yeah, I think so, something like that.
She had just had her first like transformation.
I'm rebellious, so she just had like, she had literally Avril Lavigne hair, which was actually really cunty, really suited her. And like, I think wasn't the teacher that said like why you dress like Lady Gaga or something like
No,
that?
he said who dressed you, Lady Gaga.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
she
yeah.
said something so like.
I think she was like who dressed you, your mum or something like that.
Yeah.
Something stupid.
And she was like doing like wolf blood tricks around school, like.
But what was so iconic was one of the K's, the orange one.
Yeah.
She was orange. She had like a birthday party thing or whatever, and then her and Maddie had a dance off. And I just love because Wolfer, is it like a 2000 and like at the end of 2000s?
Like 2010s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were that era was obsessed with dance offs.
Yeah.
Like in movies, TV shows, or whatever, and I love that Wolfer to do. It's so iconic.
Oh, it was such.
I remember screaming when we watched that. Like, I think we were genuinely in tears when we watched it. It was so funny. Like how.
And do you not remember she was just like fucking running through the town to get to this dance off as well. She was gagging to be there. Oh, the episode with us stuck on that island. That's always a good one. That's a good episode.
Have you seen all the episodes in like seasons and all that?
I've only seen up to where Maddie leaves.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, but like you said, I have a feeling it probably goes downhill there.
Yeah.
I
did see a TikTok edit where Rudy and Maddie reunited as wolves at like one of the later seasons.
Oh, if it's wolves, like just.
I know, yeah, CGI.
But it wasn't like Maddie was carrying the show, but like.
It just didn't. It doesn't make sense without her.
Yeah. And like from like you know when you go on BBC Play, like the cover or whatever. Yeah. There's like different people on there, so I don't know if like by like season 4, 5, 6 or whatever, it'd just be a completely new cast.
Yeah, it might be.
And so,
Shannon was so good. Prof. She was obsessed with the prof.
So funny.
Yeah, Shannon was the. Because she was. We were just like girls, like please.
Yeah.
Even we were getting annoyed with her.
I think I'm kind of glad that we finished it on season 3.
Yeah, I'm glad to.
Because I think the ending of that was a bit like.
It was sad.
Yeah.
Shed a tear.
Yeah, but like I said, I think because we didn't have those characters anymore, it's just kind of like. Okay, I think we did watch a little bit of season 4 because
a little bit.
Remember it was like Brilliant's sister, something like that red
haired
one.
Yeah.
She was so annoying. I hated her. She genuinely like pissed
She
me
lived
off.
in the caravan.
Yeah.
Which also, by the way, why weren't social services called? Like, I swear the teacher knew she was
just hiding out there, wasn't she?
No, I swear the teacher knew she lived in some caravan.
Oh my god, do you know what I just fucking remembered?
What?
Remember when like Ridian somehow got into some like science lab and like stole some like DNA because they don't want to find out like Maddie's a wolf or something like that? How the fuck did he manage to do that?
I don't know.
I think
so many plot holes.
I literally think he just stole someone's jacket and just walked through and they were like, yeah.
I think he did. And he had his like school uniform underneath or something.
Got that off, okay.
Oh, that was so funny. That was hilarious.
But
I don't know any other like pivotal moments in our friendship. Recently, when I signed off an email saying
like 2 other exes.
Oh my gosh, I could talk about one of them for years.
Save that for the next picnic.
Oh my gosh, no, he was something else. I'll tell you that for free. Literally beat me for nothing.
Which one? Oh, that one.
Yeah, at your birthday party, and you did it at my birthday dinner.
That was amazing for you.
Sorry, I just.
Fucking dick and cock. You did it at my birthday party.
He literally did. He literally.
No, pretty much,
He fully did. He ruined your birthday.
He did it at my birthday party. Literally. Literally at my birthday party.
I'm sorry that I planned. We planned. But
yeah, we planned.
I'm taking the credit.
The aesthetics of it.
I was like pajama party, and you were like, yeah.
Yeah, and like the design of it, that's what I'm saying, like the aesthetics of it was inspired by your
birthday party, yeah. And it's like, and I helped you set it up. There's a video of me setting it up with you, and it's like, and then he was like, no, do you know what? I'm gonna ruin it. Literally ruined your birthday party.
Yeah.
I was so angry, but I think I came across well in that situation. So.
I think the lesson to learn here is that all nights is a shit.
Yeah. Real. Real.
No, I mean, so you have to have, like, but you don't have to, but I think having shitty exes, or like whatever,
I think
makes you learn a lot.
I think birthday party is my least favourite.
What, least favourite ex?
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, because I mean, with him.
I also started. I started that breakup.
Yeah. Well, it was like. Oh my god, honey, I think I'm out of a shop. Can't find the burger. Give me a break. Yeah, I think. I understand that he's your least favourite because you interacted with him the most, and it was like you were the most involved with him. Whereas like the first one was your friend, and the third one, it was what I was telling you.
Yeah, but I really didn't. I still didn't respect what he did to you and stuff like that. But I also think you should have listened to me from when you first said it that you wanted to break up with him, and you didn't. So.
Well, it's.
But
It's complicated.
yeah, but you don't know. Yeah, the second one's my least favourite. And if he's watching this now, I will not change my opinion on you.
Have I told you he's like bald now?
He's bald.
You should draw his hair off. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Darby showed it to me like a month or two ago.
His hair was quite nice.
Yeah, but what I was so shocked at, which I completely forgot, like, because obviously he shaved all his hair off, it's blonde. He's naturally blonde.
Is he actually?
Yeah.
Oh, he does not strike me as a blonde.
No, I know.
Oh.
I remember being so shocked. I was like, oh shit, yeah. He's naturally blonde.
Yeah, he does not strike me as a natural blonde. He gives such like dark hair.
Yeah.
Just his aura.
So funny though, like, because him and Dobby messaged like a few months ago, maybe, whatever.
Yeah.
I think it was just like a brief little thing.
Yeah.
And he said something like, oh, I hope Josh is doing well. It's like, bitch, you fucking stole my clothes.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's crazy.
Because I had some of his clothes and
that was a whole drama to get back to him.
A few of mine are his, not that many. And I left one of the best t-shirts I've probably ever owned.
Spice Girls
the
top.
Spice Girls t-shirt.
Yeah.
Got it from Vinted, got it so cheap, it was so nice as well.
I was going to go with Trisha Paytas. So I gave him a black eye with some makeup, and honestly I think it's generally the best makeup look I've done to this day.
That's pretty good with Trisha Paytas. That's crazy.
Well, that's what you went at.
Well no, I was going as a pirate, but then I ended up looking like Trisha Paytas.
Yeah.
So I think I made a TikTok and sounds like you look like Trisha Paytas.
Yeah.
The bartender TikTok or whatever. And I looked up and I was like, oh shit, I actually do really look like fucking him.
I feel like we've got no pictures together but loads at the same time. They'll probably make my Snapchat.
Yeah, we barely have it. I mean, when I did that Facebook post, I literally, the photos I only got were from my camera roll, some from my Instagram, and a little bit from my Snapchat, because I couldn't be asked to film my Snapchat.
Yeah.
I don't have that many to be honest. But the thing is though, they say like the closest friends you have barely any photos.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like my best friend Jack, like, we barely have any fucking photos together.
Yeah.
That's why when we go to Portugal, I was saying to him, like, we're going to get loads of fucking photos together. We have none.
Me and you say this though, we never ever get any.
Well, it's because most of the time we're in your room and like just chilling.
Yeah. Your Facebook post was cute though. And your story's become like a bit of a shrine to me recently. He posted something really nice about me the other day, like a long, like 2 like 5-minute video, or however long it was. And I remembered I was like half asleep when I was watching it, like I was ready to go to bed. And I was like, I think I texted you thinking you were gonna like.
Every time you think I get a little bit emotional, I want to tell myself.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why, because I've never been to that point in my life around you.
Did this affected you? You screenshotted this.
What was that for? Was that for?
That was for. Do you know when?
Birthday.
It was Harry's birthday, and I did the James Charles presentation.
Oh. Yeah,
Here was James Charles in my door. James Charles is under my floorboards.
Is he still there?
Yeah, I've not moved him.
Just before the video ends, should we go to it and like?
You
might just like mobile and like just.
No, never to James Charles. James Charles protects us. Never. Oh, I love this guy. I love this guy so much.
You know him?
No. I just know that he just fucking moves in that. Oh, there's me.
Camel Club's closing.
I know, I saw. I've never been.
Yeah, you have.
I've never been to Camel Club.
First year.
I know.
I swear you've told me you've been to Camel Club.
I have never been to Camel.
Genuine, no.
Did you promise? I've never been to Camel.
What?
I know.
How? Especially first year. That was.
I'm sober. I never make it that far to the night.
No, but even then, though.
I never make it that far. I've never been to
Camel
Camel.
Club was the place in first year. That was the map.
I went out, like every year that uni has happened, I've increasingly gone out more. First year I never went out. Like ever.
Anyways, Camel Club was a really popular
Interesting
club.
place.
Interesting, yeah. It was popular to. I was gonna say I don't want to dox myself, but I'm literally leaving in like 3 days.
I'm not.
Huddersfield.
No.
Yeah, it was a really popular club in Huddersfield, especially first year, because like they used to have like it was crazy. Every single night they would open and they had like a theme type of night. So
Yeah.
Monday would be like I don't fucking jazz night. Tuesday.
They had a rock night.
Yeah, rock night, BDS, like just whatever.
BDS.
No, just like whatever.
Oh
like,
yeah.
And I went loads in first year, especially the beginning of first year.
Yeah, I
went
remember.
loads, and it was fucking. It was just. It wasn't that bad. People make it to be really like this shithole, but like it really wasn't. The drinks were decently priced as well. So it was like if you get.
That doesn't matter to me.
No, yeah, I know, but like the drinks were decently priced, and like I said, the music was good as well. I always enjoyed the music there. Like.
Yeah, I feel like Mavs is very like hit or miss. It's either like drill and like house music, like not the good type of house music.
Mavs is Mavericks.
Yeah, it's either like like Central C, or it's like Rihanna. I prefer it when it's Rihanna personally.
Yeah. No, but yeah, Camel Club was really popular, and then my fond memory of Camel Club was me and my ex-friend went on a Friday, and
sorry, that was a pivotal moment in our friendship on Hood Crawl when that girl was slagging you off to me. Oh my gosh. That was a whole thing. I can't believe you wear Crocs in the winter.
So evil, guys. I do want to talk about that because she just like finds this and she just like starts stringing it about, and I'm like, she like bans me from running through somehow. But no, yeah, so we went on a Friday night. I don't know why, and we didn't realise that the theme night in Carnival was like emo, like BDSM.
I swear that's all, like pretty much most of their nights though.
No, well, I don't know, it was quite random sometimes every day, but yeah, it was that night, and I remember we went in and one of my ex-friends, this is quite funny what you did.
Me?
No, not you.
Oh.
I'm saying it.
Oh, if they're watching.
We went in and like, obviously we realised it was like emo night, we did not belong. As a gay man, I've never like felt like, oh, I don't belong. I've never had that feeling, but when I went into Camel Club that Friday night, genuinely that struck me. I was like, oh, I need to go to it.
Why? Because you thought you were going to get like, hate crimed or something?
Well, no, because we just stood out so much.
Oh, right.
Like everyone had like we were just not the vibe. And I could tell she realised that as well. She started crying. Went to the smoking area. She was like, "Can you get everyone out of there? We'll go back home." And I was like, "Yeah, sure."
What, everyone out the smoking area?
No, our friends that we went with, because they were still in there. So I went in, and you know in Camel Club where like that little corner where sometimes they'd have like the you wouldn't know, would you? Well, sometimes it's always random. They would either have like beds or like
Didn't they have a ball pit?
A ball pit, yeah, like just random shit. They had the beds out this time, and some of my friends.
I'm sorry, but that's terrifying to have beds in a club.
I know.
Oh god.
And some of my friends like sitting there, leaning there. So I went up to them, and like obviously the music was loud, so I had to like lean over to speak to them.
Yeah.
Some woman in this cat mask, right, fucking slapped my ass, and I just looked at her, and she was like, "You liked that, didn't you?" And I remember just being like, and I remember leaving, and I was just like, low-key cried because I was like, was that sexual assault? I don't know. I don't really classify it as that, but like it was still like a bit like.
I mean, if it made you uncomfortable, it made you uncomfortable. But she was probably like pissed, and that's no excuse, by the way. Like, if you're pissed, don't touch people.
It's your fault. She's drunk. You can't do anything. Your fault.
Yeah, like no, you might be pinging off your head. Don't touch people.
Yeah.
Like.
But then after first year, it went downhill.
Yeah, because.
Mavs took its crown.
Yeah, no. Do you know what it was though? It's because first year the kind of route was. You go to revs and then you go to fives.
No,
it used to be
spoons.
No, I'm talking like when you get to revs. Like revs is like the third bit, isn't it? You go to spoons first, of course.
Yeah, it was. I think for me it was spoons, revs, fives, then Carmel.
That's what it was, but and then obviously five shut down, so Mavs was the place to go, and Mavs is open really late. And then people went to Camel then, but then when fives reopened as Hush or whatever it is now, the sex club, it's it's now Mav's hush.
Well, it's 5 truth hush.
Yeah, it's now 5. So now the route's like Revs, Mavs,
Yeah.
hush.
I remember.
And some people don't even make it to hush. Like,
I think most people don't go to hush. Most people say Mavs.
Mavs is open so late.
Yeah, but not that they open until 3. That's late for you. But
I've never been there till like since when it was closed or anything like that.
I have a few times, but I remember distinctly first year. She I remember we walked past Mavs one time.
Yeah.
I asked about it, and she was like, "Oh yeah, we've been in there before. It's absolute shit." Like, so
I went in there once in first year, and it was really shit.
Was it?
But it's because they didn't have the upstairs open.
Did they not?
No, it was a hood crawl, I think.
Oh.
One of a hood crawl. They didn't have the upstairs open, but that's because it wasn't like part of rehab or anything. Rehab's better at Mavs than it was at Fives. Rehab's like Wednesday nights.
Oh, was rehab?
Rehab's the uni thing.
Yeah, but that used to be in Fives.
Yeah. Like the discounted drinks and stuff.
Oh.
I think Rehab's better at Mavs than it was at.
Yeah.
And I think I preferred the music they put, like generally as a whole, I prefer the music they played at Mavs than they did at Fives, when it used to be Fives.
I think the best club that plays music is Reds.
Yeah.
They play girly pop music.
And Spoons.
Yeah, yes. Oh my god, Spoons. They play RuPaul in Spoons.
Yeah.
I fucking love it because we have a gay DJ in our Spoons, so it makes sense.
He's cool.
No,
That's where I did my Shakira impression and Change Your Life.
Yeah.
That's only behind closed doors.
That's for Patreon. If you wanna know, I'll set up a Patreon. A Patreon. I don't know why I am going to Hush. I've never had a good time in Hush.
No, I've never been in.
I've been in quite a few times. I don't know why, because I never enjoy it. Because like,
yeah.
I think my.
I went back to bed.
And
then I think I called you the next day, and I saw you the next day. I was like, but yeah.
I
And then
been high in that.
Yeah, you were bad. And then yeah, and literally that week I had a lesson in psych about like muscle memory and stuff like that, and it was like, if your brain knows how to get to a place, you can just go and not even think about it. Like people are like, sometimes I zone out whilst I'm driving and then I'm just at my destination. It's just because your brain knows where it's going and like it knows what to do.
But it's so freaky though.
Well, it'd be freaky if you were drunk, but like if I was sober and I just was like zoned out whilst I was walking, I would have been like.
No, but it was different for me because I remember my last memory of laughing with Sandra in McDonald's.
And
next minute, I'm not even exaggerating. Literally like that.
I think you must have ran home, you know, because you ran to your.
Maybe, but like, I mean, I know at that time in Huddersfield, like the traffic isn't busy at all, or rarely.
Yeah, but your brain would have been like.
No, but that's still scary. Like, what if I
got run over?
Yeah, or someone like.
Hurt you, yeah.
Yeah, took advantage of me, like, you know, whatever. Like, I didn't know the part of I said like I can't check my own pockets.
Oh yeah, you were like, no, I can't. You were like, you were just like. But the second you got your keys, you like spawned in and just ran off. Like you were just like, I'm going. I'm just like, alright.
No, I think what I allegedly did.
Yeah.
I think it might have been laced, low key, because obviously
with what?
With anything.
Oh, right.
The actual thing could be laced.
Let this be a lesson. Don't take things off random people.
Well, she wasn't necessarily that random because they knew Craig and Sandra. They were friends with her. But like, obviously, I've allegedly done this loads before, so I've always.
I feel like you have bad trips all the time, though.
Not all the time. I've allegedly done. I feel like I have to say every single time. I've allegedly done it for 2 days in a row now, and I've been fine.
Yeah.
Cause I did it yesterday and Wednesday. I've been totally fine.
I feel like on
it's
average though you have bad trips.
Sometimes, but like I think it just kind of depends on my mental state and like situation and all that. But anyways, like I've done this before, so it's like I don't know why. Obviously, it must have been like maybe the drunkenness part of it, but I think low-key it might have been laced. I don't know.
You can't make accusations. You were very drunk.
Well, it's all allegedly. It's not my story.
You did stink of alcohol.
Did I actually?
Your breath stank of like
Really?
drink. Yeah. Because I was like rooting around in all your pockets. The last pocket I checked was the one with your keys in.
Actually, stank of alcohol.
Yeah. You were really drunk. Evidently.
Oh yeah.
This one's not doing it, but it's so hot.
I always think, because I remember like when I was younger, like you could smell alcohol, but like nowadays I can't really smell alcohol.
I can.
Obviously you can.
Like I can proper smell it. Like my mouth stinks of it. Oh, it stinks. I hate the smell of mouth. It's the worst.
Oh, is my camera tweaking out? Oh.
I don't know. Should we end it here?
Show the James Charles.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to pause it and then we'll do like a...
Oh. Go on then.
Bye.